Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's a very, very exciting day, a very exciting month, if you will. We have a brand new sexuality that has just been added to the LGBT community. So excited, can't wait to celebrate. I'm kidding, I'm literally kidding. If you guys are on TikTok or even Twitter at this point, it's kind of branched out into different social media platforms. You would have heard about this new sexuality or this new identity called super straight. Basically, a bunch of 15-year-old boys on TikTok are like, well, I identify as super straight, so I would never date a trans person. Yes, it is as ridiculous as it sounds. I post new videos here on my channel twice a week, usually Monday and Thursday, so if you guys are not yet subscribed and you would like to be, go ahead and do that right now. I'll wait for you. Are you done? Thank you very much. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter to keep as up to date with me as possible. And also, I have a Patreon, so if you guys like the work that I do here on my channel and you would like to donate, the link for that is down below as well. And yeah, with no further ado, let's get right into talking about this brand new identity. It's gonna be fun. So I was gonna go through everything and talk about what's meant when people identify as super straight, but I figured let's just watch a little TikTok from somebody who identifies as super straight and let them explain it for themselves, shall we? I had to cut the audio out of some of these clips, so if they don't have any audio behind them, just know that, like, I don't know, I don't want to get copyright striked. So this TikTok is playing and it's just some random song in the background, but it says, I'm coming out, so you better get this body started. Sorry, I get copyright strike for my excellent singing up in here. I don't know. But it says, I'm coming out. My chosen sexuality is super straight, which means I'm only attracted to females with the XX chromosome. Please don't be super phobic. So that's pretty much the whole gist of super straight. Basically, all it means is that they don't want to date somebody that's trans. Period. Not that they have a preference for a certain genitalia, not that they, prioritize having biological children, just that they don't want to date somebody that is trans. Well, this person specifies it as an XX chromosome, but most people just say that they don't want to date somebody that is trans. So the first little thing that I just want to point out in this TikTok at least is chosen sexuality. These 15-year-old boys really don't know how sexuality works. I'm gonna choose to be this today. I'm gonna choose to be gay. Also, like, if you're gonna choose to be attracted to something, how are you gonna choose it off of chromosomes? Like, oh my god, XX chromosome's so fucking hot. Oh my god, I can't. I just can't. It just doesn't work like that. Like, you can have a genital preference, of course, if you don't want to date somebody with a penis. That's fine. You can, that's a real life thing. You may not want to date that person after you find out what genitalia they have, or you may not want to date that person after you find out that they can't have biological children, but that does not change the fact that you were initially attracted to them. But then the last line, please don't be super phobic. I can't even say it. Please don't be super phobic. It just goes to show that this is just a big mockery of the LGBT community. It's mocking people saying, please don't be homophobic, please don't be transphobic. They're like, well, don't make fun of me then. Don't be super phobic, don't be cisphobic, don't be straight phobic. There's literally no point to identifying as super straight other than just being a dickhead. Like, you can have a preference, that's fine, but that doesn't change your sexuality.
I'm super straight. I only date the opposite gender, women, that are born women, so you can't...
As a member of the LGBTQ SS meaning super straight, I would like to thank you for finally bringing this to the world's attention, because now I can finally come out as super straight and cute, meaning I only date females that were born females and that are cute. And if you disagree with this, then you're just super straight phobic. Like, that's not cool.
As I was saying, it's just a way to be an asshole. Nobody's forcing you to date somebody that you're not attracted to. Nobody's forcing you to date somebody that's trans. Like, you can do whatever you want. This is literally just a way for them to be openly transphobic. This next TikTok is another example of how people are just using this whole super straight thing to just be an asshole.
Fat phobia is not cute and it's not trendy.
I'm super straight. It's a preference. Exactly. You don't need to create a new sexuality for your preferences. Like, that's just so, like, it just doesn't make sense. And also, sir, are you really coming at this girl and saying that she's not cute? People in glass houses should not throw stones, sir. Remember that. This one says, we created super straight so we could be ourselves again. We used LGBTQ's logic, and if you are mad, that says a lot about who you are and shows everyone why we created this new movement. Hashtag super straight Pornhub flag. If you are genuinely mad about it or think it's a joke, you probably joined LGBTQ for attention. We created this so that we could be ourselves. No, sweetheart, you created this so you could be openly transphobic. You used LGBTQ's logic. There's no logic involved in this at all. And also, like, what do you even mean by that? You just say, we use LGBTQ's logic. Like, okay, explain. Elaborate. My pronouns are regular. I identify as an attack helicopter. I swear to God, these people have two jokes. Two jokes. And neither of them are funny.
Telling me you refuse to date a trans girl?
175%.
But aren't you attracted to women?
Almost definitely.
Then you should be attracted to trans women too because they are women too.
Okay, but like, are they really though?
Yes? Oh my god, how could you even say that? You're so transphobic.
Hey, hold your horses. Not transphobic. It's just what I have a few things I think about when a woman comes to mind, you know?
Oh my gosh, let me guess. It's because she has a penis, huh?
Yes, that's precisely the point.
Doesn't matter what's in between her legs. She is a person. Her and herself, she is a woman. It does not matter what she has.
Maybe not to you, but to me it does. You see, when I think of a woman, I think of a vagina because I want to start a family with a woman.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's true.
Normal women have vaginas, which makes them normal women. Trans women are a different gender, like you wanted, right?
Well, yeah.
And if transgender is a gender, then you don't have to be attracted to all the genders at once, right?
Yeah.
Then shut the fuck up.
They don't know how anything works. They just, like, again, a quick Google could have solved this problem for you, sir. First of all, he's insinuating that trans women are not women when he jokes that, like, oh, are they really women now? And then says he's not transphobic. Like, sir, that's the definition of transphobic. You can't say trans women are not women. I'm not transphobic, though. Then he says, oh, it's because they have a penis. Sir, I don't have a penis. A lot of trans women don't have penises. Try again. Not to say that a penis makes you a man or a woman, like, just trying to go off of his logic right now, trying to see if there's any fallacies, which there are, you know, this whole thing is a fucking fallacy. Fallacy? Like phallus? He goes on to say, when I think of woman, I think of a vagina. Which, first of all, the first thing that you think about when you think about woman is a vagina. Pretty objectifying, if you ask me. He says that he thinks about wanting to start a family, which again is totally fine. If having biological kids with your partner is a necessity for you, then like, whatever. But I really don't think that's the case because I doubt you hold cisgender women to the same standard when 10 to 14% of cisgender women can't even have biological children. Like, would you just not date them either? Which, I mean, he might. He does objectify women. Fair enough. But then the cherry on top of this TikTok, the best part of this TikTok is when he goes, well, transgender is a different gender, right? Like, no, sir. Transgender is not a gender. What?
I mean, if I don't want to date a woman just because she's a woman, that makes me, what, female phobic?
So we on part 2 of this. Most of this video is exactly what I've been thinking. And now I'm starting to feel that it's only towards cisgendered men. That word even sounds weird. Straight men. But I can't use straight because straight doesn't mean straight anymore. Notice how if a straight man doesn't want to date a transgender, he's transphobic. Does that mean a lesbian is male phobic and a gay dude is female phobic? They're excluding themselves from dating an entire gender. So why are they not getting the hate? Is it because that they've already been oppressed? Maybe. But you want to know the funny thing out of all of this? Transgender people aren't even the people with the problem. It's the rest of the LGBTQ community. I have yet to see a trans person mad that a straight man does not want to date them.
Swear to God, this whole entire community is sharing one fucking half of a brain cell. Are gay people female phobic? They're just blatantly admitting that they don't see trans women as women, which like is fine, but like say it with your chest, bro. I mean, it's not fine, but like stop trying to pretend that's not what you think. He starts off by saying, this is only against cisgender men, they're just trying to oppress us. It's because all the 15-year-olds like you, oh, he doesn't really look 15. They're the only ones being dickheads. And then again, to just further prove that these people have no idea what they're talking about, he's like, well, I'm not cisgender, I'm straight. Cis does not equal straight. Not the same thing. He goes on to say a transgender, which like, it's bad enough in itself. Come on, just say you're ignorant, just say you don't like trans people and move on. Trans people aren't even the ones commenting about this. Hi, bitch. Okay, so moving on to the very last TikTok of them. This one's the most upsetting to me because it's from a girl. Like, girl, come on. We should have each other's back.
Trans women that look the same as women, then you're just being transphobic.
I honestly think that all of this is just a big joke. Because why are y'all so triggered that a straight man does not want to date a trans woman? If anything, you shouldn't want to date that straight man because of that reasoning. Why would you want to be with somebody who clearly is uncomfortable with you? All the talk about women are the same as trans women. Well, guess what? I'm a biological woman. I'm about to say something about it. I don't care what you identify as. I don't care what you do, who you date. But stop trying to invalidate the preference of others because you want them to make you feel more comfortable within who you are. It's not my problem. That's not their problem. That's not anybody's problem but yourself. Be comfortable with who you are and date who is going to accept you. This whole debate is so stupid. And I'm going to say this because a lot of people are scared to say it. You know exactly why a straight man does not want to date a trans woman. It has nothing to do with them looking like women, feeling like women, being a woman, whatever the case is. It's the fact that they used to be a man. They came into this world as a man. And you guys know that and you're sugarcoating it. Grow up already.
Pick me, pick me, pick me. I'm a good one. I don't think trans women are women either. Pick me. First of all, ma'am, we don't want to date them. Period. We want to be respected. We are women. We're not invalidating anybody's preference. We're not demanding that people date us, blah, blah, blah. Like I've been saying, genital preference is fine. Wanting biological kids with your partner is fine. But saying trans women aren't women or trans men aren't men, which is what all of these TikToks are meant to do, is blatantly transphobic. Which again, like, okay, you're transphobic, period. I'm not gonna cry about it, but like, say it with your chest, girl. Come on. Say it. You're transphobic, say it. Go ahead, say it. Anyways, you guys, like I said, that was the last TikTok for this video. Thank the Lord. Thanks, Jesus. We have to look at the bright side. I mean, at least we could have a good little laugh, right? So in conclusion, moral of the story, super straight isn't a thing. Fuck you if you're super straight. For real though, if you see somebody with like, I'm super straight in their bio or something, just read it as, I'm transphobic. Same thing. It's the same picture. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Comment below which TikTok was your favorite, your least favorite, which one made you cringe the most, which one was the most ridiculous to you. I think mine was the one where he was like talking to himself and then said that being transgender is a different gender, and like, you know which one I'm talking about. Like I said, I post twice a week on my channel, so make sure to subscribe if you are not already and you would like to be. Other than that, I think I'm going to go. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in Thursday's video. Bye guys.